In our modern world, we are surrounded by food, 24/7. We snack constantly, we eat out of boredom, and we're told that we need 3 full meals a day, plus supplements, to be healthy. But what if one of the greatest secrets to a stronger body and a longer life wasn't about what you eat, but about when you don't eat? For centuries, the Hutterites have practiced a form of intermittent fasting, not as a diet trend, but as a spiritual and physical discipline. Today, we are decoding 15 of their ancient fasting practices for a stronger body. This is a masterclass in forgotten metabolic wisdom, so if you're ready to learn, make sure you subscribe. Welcome back to the Colony Legacy. When we think of Hutterite health, we often think of their simple diet and hard physical labor. But today, we explore a more subtle, yet incredibly powerful pillar of their well-being, their relationship with fasting. This isn't about extreme deprivation. It's about a rhythmic, intentional, and spiritually grounded approach to eating that gives the body time to rest, repair, and reset. Let's decode their ancient blueprint. The first practice is so ingrained in their lifestyle, they don't even think of it as fasting. It's simply their natural daily rhythm. Because their day is governed by the sun and not by late-night television, their eating window is naturally compressed. They eat their final meal of the day together in the early evening, often around 6 p.m. Their first meal is after the morning church service, around 7 a.m. This effortlessly creates a 12 to 13-hour fasting period every single night. Modern science now calls this circadian rhythm fasting, and has shown it has profound benefits for metabolic health. But for the Hutterites, it's just a normal, common-sense way of life. This is a critical component of their overnight fast. In the modern world, the hours between dinner and bedtime are often prime time for snacking. For the Hutterites, once the evening meal is finished, the kitchen is effectively closed. There is no raiding the pantry for a late-night snack. This simple discipline does 2 things. It gives their digestive system a complete and uninterrupted rest for the night, and it prevents the consumption of unnecessary, often unhealthy calories before sleep. This cultural rule is a powerful tool against weight gain and metabolic dysfunction. The Hutterites practice communion several times a year, and the preparation for this sacred event involves a spiritual and physical cleansing. The day before communion is often a day of quiet reflection and partial fasting. They will abstain from a meal, typically the evening meal, as a way to humble themselves before God and prepare their hearts and bodies for the sacrament. This links the act of fasting directly to their spiritual life, framing it not as a diet, but as an act of devotion. The Hutterite workday is long and physically demanding. Unlike a modern office worker who might have snacks at their desk, a Hutterite farmer or blacksmith out in the fields or workshop does not stop for a coffee break or a mid-morning snack. The sheer intensity and focus of their labor often leads to a natural, unintentional fast between the morning and midday meals. Their bodies become fat-adapted, learning to efficiently burn their own stored energy during periods of intense work, a state of metabolic flexibility that many modern athletes strive to achieve through complex diets. A key reason their natural fasting rhythms work is because their food itself is not designed to be addictive. Modern processed foods are scientifically engineered with the perfect combination of salt, sugar, and fat to override our natural satiety signals and encourage overeating. Hutterite food is simple, whole, and hearty. A meal of homemade bread, vegetable soup, and cheese is deeply satisfying, but it doesn't trigger the same compulsive, "I need more" response. Because their food is naturally satiating, They can go for longer periods without feeling the gnawing, artificial hunger that processed foods create. Another crucial element is what they drink. The primary beverages in a Hutterite colony are water, milk, and simple herbal teas. They do not consume sugary sodas, fruit juices, or fancy coffee drinks. These liquid calories are a major driver of metabolic disease in the modern world because they provide a massive dose of sugar without the fiber to slow its absorption. By sticking to simple, natural drinks, the Hutterites keep their insulin levels stable and avoid the blood sugar roller coaster that leads to constant cravings. While their diet is rich in carbohydrates from bread and potatoes, their meals are always well balanced with sources of protein and healthy fats from their own livestock, eggs, dairy, and meat. Protein and fat are far more satiating than carbohydrates alone. This ensures that when they do eat, they feel full and satisfied for a long period, making it much easier to go for hours without needing to eat again. This macronutrient balance is a key, if unintentional, secret to their successful fasting lifestyle. Fasting, even in its mild Hutterite form, can be challenging. Their secret weapon is community. Everyone is on the same schedule. Everyone eats at the same time and stops eating at the same time. This creates a powerful sense of shared discipline and accountability. You are not fighting your cravings alone in a house full of temptations. You are part of a collective rhythm. This social support makes the practice of fasting feel normal and effortless. Practice number 9, the lean times fast. Historically, and even in modern times, if a harvest is poor, the Hutterites have a built-in mechanism for dealing with food scarcity. They will collectively and voluntarily reduce their food intake. This might mean smaller portions or skipping a meal altogether. Because their community is built on trust and shared resources, this period of scarcity is not a time of panic, but a time of shared, disciplined fasting for the good of the whole. It is a testament to their resilience. Practice number 10, listening to the body. While their meal times are structured, the Hutterites, living so close to nature, have a more intuitive connection to their bodies. They are not governed by the latest diet app. They understand the natural cues of true hunger versus boredom or emotional eating. Their life of physical labor creates a clear and honest relationship with food. You eat when your body needs fuel. This simple, intuitive approach is a form of wisdom that many of us in our world of endless dietary advice have lost. Practice number 11, no diet mentality. Perhaps the most powerful secret is that the Hutterites are never on a diet. The concept of restricting food for cosmetic reasons is entirely foreign. Their eating patterns are a result of their culture, their faith, and their work rhythm. This removes the psychological stress, guilt, and yo-yo effect associated with modern dieting. Food is not the enemy. It is a gift to be respected and consumed in a disciplined, grateful manner. Practice number 12, the cleansing power of herbal teas. During their fasting periods or when feeling unwell, they often turn to specific herbal teas grown in their gardens. Teas like peppermint, chamomile, or dandelion root are used not just for hydration, but for their gentle cleansing and digestive supporting properties. These simple, natural brews help soothe the body during a fast and are an integral part of their natural pharmacy. Practice number 13, a life of low cortisol. Cortisol, the stress hormone, is a major disruptor of metabolic health and can drive hunger and weight gain. The Hutterite lifestyle, as we've discussed in previous episodes, is by its very design a low-stress environment. The lack of financial anxiety, the strong community support, and the peaceful, predictable rhythm of their days keeps their cortisol levels naturally low. This hormonal balance makes it far easier for their bodies to enter and benefit from a fasted state. Practice number 14, the spiritual dimension. For the Hutterites, a period of not eating is an opportunity to focus more on God. It is an act of spiritual discipline, a way of reminding themselves that they do not live on bread alone. This spiritual framework gives their fasting a profound meaning that goes far beyond simple physical health. It transforms a biological process into an act of worship. Practice number 15, the generational wisdom. The final secret is not a single practice, but the accumulated wisdom of all of them passed down for 500 years. A young Hutterite learns this rhythm of eating not from a book, but from living it every single day, observing their parents and elders. It becomes an unquestioned natural part of their existence. Here at the Colony Legacy, we believe this unbroken chain of generational knowledge is the ultimate secret to their success. Those 15 Hutterite practices point to simple rhythms: early dinners, closed kitchens, real food, water and tea, balanced plates, honest labor, strong community, and living faith. Honor real hunger, give your metabolism time to rest, and keep it sustainable. If this helped, please subscribe to the Colony Legacy and comment your biggest takeaway or question below.